G'day Lynfans fans, hope you guys are having a great day or night wherever you are. Today I'll be watching a video that Lyndon sent me. I don't know what it is, but let's check it out.
My ex-girlfriend lied to me about having cancer for over a year while she was cheating on me with her ex-boyfriend. Where'd you start with a story like this?
That's not good. I don't recommend you cheat.
I just don't know where to start. Guess I'll start off with I'm giving away a £50 Amazon gift card voucher.
I wonder where he lives.
On my Instagram.
I don't know, sure it might be a clue.
He lives in London.
Of winning that shit.
Really?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram at Mike_official and like and comment on my recent.
Never would have guessed he lived in London.
One of you guys will be picked at random and given £50. Yay. Well,
don't know about that either. It's a bit,
I'm going to tell you guys exactly what happened. I still don't know where to start with the actual story.
Well, hopefully you start something, that'd be nice.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, what's your language? Get a swear jar in there.
Yeah, I met my ex-girlfriend in Butlins. If you guys don't know what that is, it is just like a shit holiday place. It just is. It's just bad.
Lots of toilets.
Hashtag Kaya's a comedic genius.
100 miles away from where I live. It was a place called Meadstone. If you guys know what it's actually called, please comment below. Yeah, I met this girl on holiday and it was one of those things, it was love at first sight, you know, I never believed in that shit before. But literally,
so it's a bit of a flick,
this
basically.
was the first time I was ever in love.
It's like a one-night thing.
You know, when I met the girl, fuck me, I was head over heels for her. Like, she was a good-looking girl. She's still.
I'm good, thanks, mate. But you know, thanks.
Psychopath. And obviously, at the time, I did not know that. Brilliant.
And how long did you know it for?
Yeah. In all of these Butlins, there's this little like fairground thing, right? And me and my best mate went on this ride, and we like saw these two girls, and I was like, she's hot, and he goes, she's hot about the other one, right? So we were just trying to chirp.
So they both picked.
And I lost my best mate. I ended up going up and speaking to him, and we clicked. You know, me and her got along fucking amazingly. You know, we spent this week together. I think this was like, you know,
fucking amazingly.
This definitely was the first time I was actually in love. Right? I've been in love twice. You know, yes.
If they were in love, like, didn't they just meet? So, like, I'm not one for, I do believe in one, like, love at first sight, but, you know, get to know someone first, you know. Hi, what's your name? Just not, I'm in love with you. Obviously he didn't say that, but, you know, sounds, from what he said today, it sounds like that. Alright, back to the video.
I'm only 19, I can actually say I've been in love twice. It's disappointing that I don't have a girlfriend.
He's young too.
Yeah, you know, hit me up, guys. Not guys, girls.
And desperate,
There's already enough
apparently.
rumours that I'm gay out there, right? Don't want to get that mixed up. I think it was on like the last day of this holiday. You know, I was so loved up and I didn't know where she lived still. I didn't want to ask her in case it was like so far away from me that it just wouldn't be able to work. Because at this point in time I wasn't driving. So obviously I couldn't do shit if she lived far away. On the final night I ask her where she lives and she says Luton. And if you guys know where I live, which most of you do, which is really creepy, it's only like 25 minutes away from me. So I could just get the train down there or my parents could give me a lift. Bearing in mind I was born in Luton as well and I've got loads of family there.
Luton?
It was quite a surreal experience, you know, meeting a girl 400 miles away from your house, falling in love with her, and then literally living 20 minutes down the road from her. It was fucking insane. Like, literally everything was going sweet as a nut in this relationship, you know.
Then?
I was gloating to my mates in school that, look at this bird. I mean, she is still beautiful. Like, I used to show her off, right? She was one of those girls that, you know, I felt like I could show off. Yeah, shit.
Then
I wish I didn't do that. So yeah,
jinxed
like,
it.
everything was going fine, you know, everything was beautiful. I met her family, but you know, there were some things that she said that were pretty fucked up, and at the time, obviously, I thought they were all truthful, and you know, I learned after a while that they're just not. Again, guys, this is not a lie. everything that I'm saying here is 100% truthful. So if you guys like think that this is like too messed up to be real, actually going through my head, right?
Well, given the fact you're 19, what you're saying, you're 19 at the time, you just met a girl, you just fell in love with her, and you've been bragging to your friends, so you jinxed it.
From here on, you will realise how fucked up this girl was for some reason.
Oh.
Jesus. So roughly, you know, 6 months goes by. You know, this is my first proper girlfriend. You know, I'm in love. You know, at the age I was, you know, 6 months is a fucking long time. But gee, it's still a long time, right? 6 months ago, I was on like 80,000 subs. Now I'm on like 1.2 mil. So a lot can happen in 6 months.
It's a lot of subs.
Yeah, 6 months into the relationship, we have a massive argument, and you know, it was a pretty bad argument. I mean, she started getting distant. I found that she was talking to like other guys.
What about?
I didn't, you know, like.
I mean, what are they
we
arguing
started
about?
growing apart. Obviously, we lived 25 minutes away from each other, but I could only see her on the weekends. So it was kind of like a long distance relationship, even though it wasn't a long distance. So yeah, there's a lot of strain on the relationship. And we nearly broke up. And at this point,
So they're
you know,
still
6 months in, she goes to me, like, I'm sorry I've been distant, I just found out that I've got cancer. Obviously me being me, you know, well, anyone being fucking anyone would believe that shit. Shit. My girlfriend of 6 months has got cancer, and she just told me, and I felt fucking terrible because I was arguing with her about her being distant, and then she literally goes to me, I've got cancer. It was terrible, like I felt so bad, and obviously I could not leave someone that was in a position where they could die at any point. I never had anyone...
No, you couldn't. Don't know how anyone could really take that information. It's not something light. But yeah.
Family died of cancer before, but obviously I knew it was a serious thing that, you know, nobody would joke about or lie about or anything like that. Obviously, I say.
But you'd never think anyone would joke about that, but yeah, apparently people do. It's really horrible, people like that.
With this girl because she has cancer, and you know, whenever she's like distant, she's having all these hospital meetings, you know, and all this other shit.
Yeah,
on the side of that, so much other stuff was said. She said, you know, obviously we had not a really sexual relationship. We were quite young, but we were, you know, doing stuff. And she told me that when she was 8 years old, she got raped by a black man in a park. And he put a knife in her vagina and twisted it, and yeah, that was another thing that was said, and I believe that. She was also saying how her ex-boyfriend kept on coming around her house and he was beating her up and shit. She told me that her ex-boyfriend stabbed her in the leg, right, at school. She was an ambulance there and everything. Obviously, I didn't go to the same school as her. We lived 25 minutes away from each other, so I believed it, you know. I wasn't close with any of her mates really at the time. You know, I spoke to him, but I thought, shit, why would she lie about that? If I go and ask her mate, that's just like showing that I don't believe her. And I found out at the end of the relationship that she stabbed herself in the leg just to carry on that lie, so I believe it. But yeah, a few months go by and she's having all these hospital appointments and stuff. And, you know, obviously I'm there for her every step of the way because who wouldn't be? Right? I mean, I could hate it. It could be someone that I despise, right? It could be this girl, yeah? If she actually had cancer now, I would still make sure she's alright. That's the sort of person I am. Obviously, I was with her every step of the way. I wanted to make sure she was alright. And fuck me. Jesus Christ, I wish I did not do that.
You need a swear jar, mate. You really need a swear jar,
and she had like herpes, right?
Get rich real quick.
Off a piece of paper.
How can you get cancer off of a piece of paper?
No, it wasn't. There was herpes on a piece of paper, not cancer.
Again, how can you get herpes off a piece of paper? Like, not from just touching a piece of paper.
Just keep watching and you'll understand.
It's like me holding your hand and you getting pregnant.
I'm holding Stevie's right hand and no one is getting pregnant.
Our baby's gonna be so cute!
Just know it.
Just keep watching it and it'll make sense.
Of me to fucking believe that shit. Jesus Christ, Michael.
Wow.
Wake the fuck up. Yeah, it was because she was sucking her ex-boyfriend's dick and I just didn't know at the time. Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
And she was cheating on
you. And so,
That's terrible.
Like, my year anniversary, my mum was telling me, like, don't kiss her, she's got herpes. That's bad. Obviously, I still kissed her. It's our year anniversary. I don't have herpes though. I'm lucky. Yeah, around this sort of time, she was dyeing her hair loads, right? Like every other week, right? It was a different colour, and obviously,
fair enough.
me
You want to do
now,
that?
I know that thins your
It's
hair
fine.
out. You know, obviously, if you dye your hair a lot, it makes it thinner. You know, it ruins your hair. But at the time, you know, I didn't know that, and she was telling me that it was the chemo that was making her hair thinner. She was thinning her hair out on purpose. And, you know, going through all this shit, like, she was saying that her ex-boyfriend had to sleep around her house a few nights of the week because her parents were close, which is all bullshit. She was just fucking him, you know, brilliant.
That's
A
terrible.
few more months go by. Oh, here's another thing! Fucking hell, forgot about this one, Jesus! So my ex-girlfriend basically said that
there's another one.
her ex-boyfriend beat her up so bad that she actually broke her ovaries and couldn't have children.
How can you break your ovaries? It's not a bone. It's like, I don't know what. I think it's like muscle or something. But it's not a bone.
Right?
What the
I was
fuck?
in school one day and I was saying, look, like, it doesn't matter if like you can't have children. I still love you. And one of the people that
Like me
bullied
breaking my penis.
took my phone and took the piss out of me for literally 6 months about my ex-girlfriend not being able to have children. Why? Wait, that was just another thing that I just
Brilliant
forgot about
friends.
and I thought I'd throw in there for you guys. Jesus Christ, this is bringing up memories. Fucking hell. Yeah, like, it's been together like this long, everything's going fine. Everything's sweet, you know, we're meeting up more, she's starting to be with me more, right? She was starting to be more emotionally attached to me. And then I got like a message of someone saying, don't believe anything that she says. This starts putting doubt in my mind about the cancer, about the rape, about the ex-boyfriend, about everything. Is she cheating on me? Like, everything.
Was.
Right? And literally 2 months after that, I was meant to be going on holiday with my family, because how cute is that? And when I was apparently meant to be going on this holiday, she told me that she had now had a booking for an operation to remove the cancer. This is when all the doubt went out of my mind, you know, this is a real operation, right? I tell my parents, like, I can't come on this holiday, my girlfriend is, you know, going in hospital to remove her cancer. Hello, person at my window, do you recognise me?
Being there for your girlfriend.
Brilliant. Now you know where I live. Fuck. Where was I? That completely just threw me. Yeah, like, I tell my parents, look, I can't come on this holiday. And they're like, no, that's fine, you can go stay with your best mate. Right. So I go stay at his house. And I never told my girlfriend at the time that, like, I wasn't going on this holiday. She still thought I was going. And the day of the operation comes, she messages me at like 6 in the morning. It says, I'm going in for my operation today. Wish me luck. I love you. Right? So obviously I reply back, like,
Yeah.
don't worry, I'll see you soon. Love you too. Right? Bear in mind, see you soon. You know,
So
I'll
message.
be there after the op. So, you know, she goes in for an operation around 8 AM. And I get on the train down to Luton. Right? Goes to Luton Hospital. I go up to the place and I say, this is where I would say the person's name, but I do not want to give her name away, is Dick
This is
Munch there?
good.
So like, they're looking through the papers, right, and saying,
Big munch.
there's no person called Dick
I
Munch
remember that fight.
on our list. Shocking.
Someone's done that. I want you to leave that in the comments of, if you've ever done that.
Dick Munch
put your name under Dick Munch.
wasn't on the list, right? Like, because Dick Munch is such a world-renowned name, I thought there must be at least one.
Totally.
Fucking hell. Yeah, basically, they just said that she wasn't even on the list of the hospital. She wasn't even, you know, ever there, let alone there that day. Bear in mind, my girlfriend said, I'm here, in this ward, at this time. That I asked, no. So I call up her best mate at the time, and I say, look, he said that she's going in for an operation today.
But you lied.
Do you know whereabouts it is? I think I'm at the wrong hospital. And her fucking mate goes, what? What do you mean she's having an operation? This is where it hit me, like all that doubt that I had a few months before hit me. And I was like, you know,
And
is
she
lying
lied.
about cancer, or is she just not telling her friends? And I go, wait, can you just like see ask whereabouts she is, right? She sends me a message 5 minutes later saying, oh, I'm at Steve's house. Steve is not her ex-boyfriend's name. Again, just using that name to cover up his identity. My heart fucking drops. You know, all of this doubt that I ever had is realised.
Wow.
Right?
That's
So
really sad.
I go, oh, do you know where Steve lives? She goes, yeah. Sends me the address. Get in the taxi from the hospital, and it might have been about a 10-15 minute journey. I mean, like, it felt like 5 years, because at this moment in time I realised my fucking girlfriend lied about an operation, but I still thought she had cancer. Alright. Lied about her operation, spent the day with her ex-boyfriend, so I just thought she was cheating, which was bad enough. I rock up there, knock on the door. Steve's mum answers the door and says, hey, who are you? I'm like, hi, I'm Dick Munchers, mate. Oh, do you know whereabouts they are? They invited me over. She goes, oh yeah, go upstairs, second room on the right. So they walk upstairs, right? And I'm like, fucking, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, my head's spinning. Walk in the room and walk in
His head
on
would be
them
spinning at that
two
point.
doing the dirty. Walked in on my ex-girlfriend, fucking
Oh.
the brains out of her ex-boyfriend. Me being me, didn't do anything.
Wow.
Wish I did beat the fuck out of both of them. Never hit a girl. I would never hit a girl for one, and for two, the guy, he was ugly as fuck anyway. That's already enough damage to his face. Didn't need my help. Didn't need my help getting him ugly. He already both kicking off.
That's what we call burn right there.
Why are you here? Yeah. So I just
Sick
need to take a
burn.
picture and leave, right? Just because, you know, I'm done with that shit. That was it. I broke up with her. I received a message a few days later saying,
Wow.
look, I'm sorry about everything that happened. This all started off as a small lie. And then apparently she just didn't know how not to tell me that.
That what I don't want, I'm not into you. That doesn't seem very hard to tell. If you're not into someone, you know, you're better off telling them instead of just cheating
Her
on them.
lying about cancer was false, you know. So I believed that this girl that I was mad in love with had cancer for over a year while she was cheating me with her ex-boyfriend. She lied about getting raped.
That's horrible.
She lied about having cancer. She lied
About a knife being shoved up
fucking
her
getting beaten up by her
privates.
ex-boyfriend. She lied about being loyal. She lied about
And stabbed.
fucking everything. And the first time I was ever in love, I left the relationship fucked in the head. The relationship was fucked. I was fucked. She got fucked.
Well, wow, that was an interesting video.
So, I do want you to watch part 2 of this, but I think this video's gone on too long.
There is a part 2.
There is. Well, it's kind of a part 2. But I think we're just going to save that for another day. Is that cool? We'll use that in another video.
Was it a reply from her?
Yeah.
If you like this... Alright guys, if you like this video, leave a comment down below and also hit that like button and subscribe, you know. We're going to do more of these videos more regularly and yeah, stay awesome. Dion out.